Hey, Jack Laurie Group, good morning. Today is Monday, February 25th, and this is a Monday morning memo. As always, please, once you watch this, like it, share it on social media, and if you haven't done so yet, subscribe to our YouTube channel. Encourage others to subscribe. We've got all sorts of good stuff up there. So, this year I've been talking about our core values and how that works into our people plan and how we're a people development company. And so now I wanted to turn the focus really onto what actions you need to take for your own development. And development, uh, I'm not talking just in terms of professional development. Obviously, being part of the Jack Laurie Group, that's a big part of it. But the point I really want to drive home is that each one of you has several different roles that you play. For example, I'm president of the Jack Laurie Group. I'm also a dad. I'm a husband. I'm a rock star in a real life rock band. But I've got these obligations outside of work that that I also need to develop in. And the key is that if any of those are really out of sync, I can't bring my whole self then to the Jack Laurie Group. So I need to be growing and developing in each one of my roles. And at different times in life, that development will take a different pace. Sometimes it's more heavily on the professional side. Sometimes it's more heavily on the personal side. But if I ignore any part of any one of those roles, well, then the other roles tend to suffer because something is just out of sync in my life. So the way that I try to combat this is to first list out, okay, so what are my roles? And under those roles, what are the most important things that I have to do? And what I mean by most important things, I don't mean today. I mean this year, this quarter. What am I trying to work on and develop? Where am I trying to get better? And then each week, as I set my plan, I need to have a task under each one of those areas of development, each one of those roles, so that I'm taking a step forward. And sometimes it's multiple steps, sometimes it's a smaller step or a bigger step. But I've got to make sure that I am in balance and focusing on the whole me. And that's what I want you to do as well. So this week, I want you to stop and think about all the roles that you play. There's your role here, and then there's your role outside the organization. And in those roles, what's the most important thing or the most important things that you need to be doing? And given that, what do you need to do this week to take a step forward? I hope this little tool can help. I really get into these sorts of planning exercises that map out a defined path toward reaching goals. So if you have success in this, or if you run into challenges, let me know. I really love to talk about this stuff. But again, stop, define your roles, figure out what it is that is most important to accomplish, and then what are you going to do about it this week? I hope you have a great week. Remember, like, share, subscribe. Take care.